Welcome to the Wacky Gamer Podcast, everybody. I'm Adam McLaughlin. Jeff Reitman is eating goldfish and drinking vitamin water.
Vitamin water 0.
Hey, product placement. Give us some money, vitamin water.
That's $200, I think, right?
Is it $200?
Per time we say it, I think.
Per time we say vitamin water?
Yeah, vitamin water.
So every time we say vitamin water,
$200.
vitamin water gives us $200.
Vitamin water does give us $200 every time we say vitamin water.
Is the check written out? Is it like Too Wacky Gamer love vitamin water?
I think it's too void.
Too void. Oh.
Which is, it makes me feel more special.
Yeah.
When it says void.
Because it makes me feel like a science fiction villain.
You are.
Void. Who's he? He's Void.
Well, they forgot your last name, which is Walker.
Void Walker. Ooh.
It's an enemy in World of Warcraft. I just made you get excited about WoW.
That's a good name. You know what I think, though? I think I'm going to legally change my name to Void.
Speaking of
Make
WoW,
some money. Yeah?
have we done a podcast since the one I was complaining about it?
I don't know.
One of the guys on our forum, YouTube comments, whatever you want to call it, posted the solution to my aggro problem with the tank. I don't remember who it was, and my PC's all the way over there, so I can't look it up. But I was accidentally using the wrong weapon enchant, which I discovered on my own later, but I didn't realize that was what was causing it.
So your whole big rant, your big complaint was totally your fault.
Totally my fault. And the funny part was, after 3 different Blizzard Game Masters looked at the bug that I filed, none of them thought about me using this enchantment. It's just like an enchantment you shouldn't use on your weapons. And the problem is that the color of the icon is very similar to another color, so if you're not 100% paying attention, it's really easy to
click it.
And I had redone my hotbars and accidentally grabbed
Well, I think you need to apologize to the World of Warcraft.
No, because they should have said, you weren't by chance using the spell that's doing exactly what you're describing.
Seriously, apologize to World of Warcraft.
No,
they deserve your apology.
No, because this shouldn't even be in the game.
Well, no, you shouldn't have even screwed up, but you did.
Yeah, and I'm paying them $14.99 a month to know the game a little better than I.
No, that's not why you're paying them $14.99.
The best part, hold on.
Apologize to the World of Warcraft.
Fuck you. The best part was a game master actually sent me tell in game, and we started a conversation. And she said that she has an enhancement shaman, and she's never seen this. So this game master, who's supposed to know a lot about the game and help people fix issues, didn't know her character well enough to know that this new mechanic had been introduced in Cataclysm.
Well, no, she just never screwed up like you did.
She probably has never looked at that
spell was for.
No, that spell is useless.
You just don't know what the spell is for.
For people who don't know, and we've talked about this before, tanking classes are classes, that tank. Tanking? They take the damage.
That take all the damage.
They're supposed to take all the aggro, and they're supposed to take all the damage. Well, at one point in time, when shamans were first introduced in the game, they were tanks. Shamans, whatever. Shamans, same difference.
Shaman.
Potato.
No.
No. But Blizzard said, no, we don't want them to be tanks because then the class is kind of too overpowered. And they took all the tanking stuff away from the shamans.
Shamans.
They still have some spells that are left over from when they were tanks.
Yeah.
And this Rockbiter weapon is sort of that. Like before, it used to just give you extra health, I think, or extra armor. And that was it. Didn't do anything special. But they added this new spell in Cataclysm, Unleash Elements. And that, on each of the different weapon enchantments, does different things. So when you're in fire, it increases your fire damage.
Yeah.
When you're healing, it does a heal and then increases your next heal. This Rockbiter one causes a 5-second taunt. Only 5 seconds on whatever you're targeting. It's clearly a holdover.
And so
but they just added it. That's the fucked up part.
And so you were taunting and getting the people to attack your druid.
No, my shaman.
Your shaman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so you were screwing up.
The fucked up part is we're pretty sure, me and my friend who is also in the game industry, we're pretty sure someone at Blizzard is still determined to make shamans tanks.
Oh, that could be
so
true.
They're clinging on and they keep like sneaking in little stuff like this. And everyone's like, oh, it's it gives you armor. Sure, why not have it taunt for 5 seconds? I can't really see the use of it in practice. Anyway.
Well, like if
other than to cause people to send bugs.
Well, if your tank's getting the crap kicked out of him, it'll get the guy's attention, and then your tank can do a taunt back after he's been healed up. Bloom.
Oh, shoot. We need some more money.
What?
Vitamin water.
Oh, vitamin water. Yeah, so you just screwed up. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, and then had
I'm
four
gonna
other
apologize.
people compound.
I'm going to apologize to World of Warcraft for Jeff because Jeff can't admit that he
to
was wrong.
Blizzard.
Right? No,
World of Warcraft is a game.
No, it's a world.
It's a piece of code.
It's a world.
Wow, you're really worse off than I thought. Okay, so related to World of Warcraft, on Tuesday, DC Universe comes out.
Ooh, yeah.
Are you going to get PS3 version or PC?
PS3.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I just ordered the PC today.
Yeah?
I'm going to try it out for a month and then cancel.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't want to pay for two MMOs.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that you're going to have to pay. Yeah. You don't have to pay for PlayStation 3.
Yeah, you do.
You don't.
It has a monthly fee.
No
I'd
way.
be surprised if it didn't.
If it has a monthly fee, I'm not fucking buying it.
No, you should totally buy it.
No.
You should try it out.
No, I will not pay the monthly fee. I won't do it.
You don't have to. You only use the 30-day trial. You cancel on the first day, and then at the end of the 30 days, it won't bill you. That's what you do.
I don't know how I feel about this.
But are you excited?
Well, I was excited until I found out there was a monthly fee.
You're stupid that you didn't think there was.
There shouldn't be. Not for PlayStation. There shouldn't be for PlayStation. I play other games on PlayStation.
Yeah, but it's an MMO, you dumbass. All MMOs have a fee. Except for the ones that are free and then make you buy everything that's even marginally useful.
Well, they all have
like
a fee.
League of Legends or something.
Well, they all have a fee for computers, but usually for the consoles,
there hasn't been the only MMO I know on console is Final Fantasy Online, and that has a fee.
It does?
Yeah.
That is some bullshit.
Whatever.
That is weak. That is weak sauce.
Do you want to read your comments?
Fine.
Because I'm marginally excited. I haven't heard a lot of hype from people I know that review games.
I was really excited.
So
I've played it. It's fun.
You have? You played the beta?
Yeah.
Well, you played it at Comic-Con.
Comic-Con, yeah.
And I know a couple people that listen have beta keys and tried it, or were going to try it, but I don't know if they've actually tried it.
Beta Keys would be a really good name for a rapper.
No. Okay.
Yo, Beta Keys in the house.
Yeah, Beta Keys coming straight at you from Compton.
That sounds better. That sounds like Beta Keys.
Well, a little more like Flava Flav.
Yeah, mine was more like a Jamaican Southerner.
Yeah, but you don't want to sound like Chuck D. Like Beta Keys is more of a Flava Flav kind of rapper.
Well, I was thinking Eazy-E.
A joke. No, Eazy-E's not a joke though.
Eazy-E was a joke.
No, Eazy-E.
He doesn't have a single song that's not about sex.
That's not a joke. That's serious shit.
Listen to some of the words.
Oh, I have, but it's serious shit. You gotta talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you.
That's salt and pepper.
Let's talk about all the good things. And
give me that nut. Back to the fucking basics. You got yours. Now I want you to taste this. Open wide. Now don't you waste it. Oh shit! All over your face, kid.
You know you're gonna be mine. Oh, I thought we were doing a mix.
I don't think you know Eazy-E songs.
I don't remember any of them off the top
They're
of my
ridiculous.
head.
You should remember the words.
Okay.
Anyway, read some crap.
Okay, so I asked people any special topics for the weekend. Okay. So Sarah said, how about old PS2 games? The good, the bad, and the ugly.
They had a good, the bad, and the ugly?
There were bad PS2 games.
Oh, bad. Oh, okay. All right. So
and really bad. Now, I don't remember any really bad because I try not to buy really bad games in general.
Yeah, I'd say Tekken 5, awesome.
Sly Cooper, I really liked. That was really fun.
The Ratchet and Clanks.
Ratchet and Clank, the first couple that were on there.
All the Ratchet and Clanks were good on there.
First Jak and Daxter, but not any of the otner ones. What else on PS2?
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Not Tekken. What's the other ninja game where you're can never remember the name of it. Where it's an action game where you're actually like ninjaing around.
Ninja Gaiden?
No, it's not Ninja Gaiden. Not Shenmue. Scheisse.
Oh, Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors was all right. I'll give you credit for that.
Game.
Any bad ones?
Bad ones. The bad ones don't stick into my mind.
Oh, you know the good ones? The early Harmonix games. I'll put Rez on there, too. Rez was good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can't remember the names of the damn games.
I can't think of any bad games. I mean,
they exist.
There were a lot of
shovelware crap.
Games. Any Dragon Ball Z game.
Really? You played them?
I've played them.
Wow.
They're bad. They're just sloppily put
Meanwhile,
together.
we're going to get hate mail for that. Podcast@wackygamer.com.
I like Dragon Ball Z.
Which
I just
no
find
one's
the games to be dull.
been emailing, but a lot of people have been posting on Facebook, so it works out all right.
Well, Facebook's the new email, right?
Well, Facebook's easier because everyone sees like, hey, I want to hear from you guys, and then they just reply. They don't need to remember to send an email or write down the email address. Okay, so Brady, games coming out in 2011 you're most looking forward to?
Well, I would have said
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Marvel vs. Capcom
3.
Yeah. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
But that's not... I would DC Universe online.
Until there was a fee. My pussy hurts. Send in my vagina.
$14 a month. You know how much crack cocaine you can buy for that? 2 rocks.
1 rock?
2 rocks.
I just want to point out, I meant to have the football game on in the background, and instead we have cops.
Yeah, I was wondering why the football game wasn't on. You went through the whole ordeal of switching the TV.
Yeah, I switched the TV over.
I'm
going to fix this right now. Crossing in front.
I'm not much of a fan of the fact that we're watching football during...
I'm just saying it's the playoffs, and I scheduled this during the playoff game. And, I need to find out how my Eagles are doing.
And yet when I have one woman come over for my oriental massage, all right, I'm the bad guy. Whatever.
He is a bad guy. Adam's a bad person.
I think...
So games in 2011 that you're looking forward to.
No, I want to talk about this because you're watching a football game while we're doing a nerd podcast. I don't think that's right.
It's America.
No. Are you involved in fantasy football?
Tough. I'm involved in fantasy football in as much as my fantasy is to see the Eagles win.
See, there you go. Even if you did fantasy football, then I could give you a nerd award for it. But I'm going to probably... I'm nerdier than you are. I'm
going to bet on the Super Bowl. There's no doubt you're nerdier because you have more time to be nerdy.
It doesn't make any sense in the world. There's the same amount of time.
How much time have you devoted to reading comics this week?
I've devoted a good amount of time. I'd say probably 10 hours.
Okay. How much time have I devoted?
How much time have you devoted to watching Cops this week?
0.
You were watching Cops when I came into the house.
No, Cops was on.
Jeff makes it sound like he's just busy gung-ho all the time. He's not.
I was washing dishes.
Yes. Jeff's house is immaculate. It's always crazy clean. You can tell that he puts a lot of time in that.
No, you did not see the 10 cups sitting on the table to your right before you came in.
The 80 level 80 on World of Warcraft?
What?
Yeah, how long did that take you to get there, Jeff?
Level 80 on which tune?
On which 2? There you go, exactly.
No,
so
I have...
We could say he's made it to level 160.
No. You're totally miscalculating. You didn't hear what I said. I said which tune, not which 2.
What's a tune?
I have 3 85s, an 83, an 82, an 81, a 25.
You don't have time. You don't have time. You're a busy man.
I'm a busy man.
You're a busy man. I mean, a cumulative... That's only,
like you said,
probably 500.
World of Warcraft is
hours.
a world.
I'm just saying. I think we have the same amount of time.
All right.
You have time to watch football.
Do you want to reply to Brady or you don't care? I'm going to say Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's what I'm looking forward to right now.
In all honesty, I am looking forward to the DC Universe. I'll probably buy it.
You will buy it.
I know.
Did you get that Xbox yet?
No, not yet.
I gave you money from last month's payments.
You gave me $20.
No, I gave you more than that.
No, you gave me $20. It was right out by the bus stop.
It was 40.
No, it was 20.
It was 40.
It was 20.
40.
Whatever. It was $20.
And there's more money coming.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, from Vitamin Water.
Vitamin Water. It's in you.
So, Viral Rack asked, have we read the Haunted Majora's Mask cartridge? No, I haven't. I don't even know what he's talking about, which makes me a bad nerd.
The what?
Exactly. Well, I'm going to have to look it up.
The Haunted Drawers of Mask Carter?
Majora's Mask cartridge. You know Majora's Mask, the Zelda game?
No.
Okay, well, there you go. He definitely hasn't read it. I at least have some context for what you're talking about. But I'm going to look it up on Wikipedia. Ready for the next one?
Yeah.
I'm just going to burn through these.
You can do it.
Corey, Adam, that other guy. Mm-hmm. I'm trying not to read last names, but tell me what you think of Lost Odyssey for the 360. Did you play it?
Lost Odyssey?
Yeah. It's Capcom, if I'm remembering correctly. But I played the demo. I was like,
What was it about?
I don't even remember. I just remember not buying it.
Was it a shooter? What was it?
Shit, now I'm going to have to remember. I have to look it up.
You had these emails before. You could have looked at these.
Did you prep for this podcast?
I rode...
I worked.
I rode the bus
here.
I spent $90 on beer last night.
And whose problem is that?
That's my problem.
Yeah, you need to not go to expensive bars and B...
That's the thing. That was a really cheap bar. The beers were $3.
You had 30 beers?
No.
Were you buying for others?
No, I was buying for me.
So how is $90 on $3 beers not 30 beers?
Well, you got to tip $1.
Okay. Well,
So
your
that's
math doesn't add up.
That's $4.
Your math still doesn't add up. You're still talking 22 beers plus $2 that disappeared.
And yet, I drank a lot of beer last night. I was dancing. That's how you know I'm drunk.
I didn't drink anything last night.
And then I woke up
because I'm
early.
a better person.
Well, then I woke up early.
Here's a good topic related to this. Adam's eating habits. Apparently, they're all liquid, his eating habits.
What is the question about my eating habits?
He wants to hear us talk about your eating habits.
My eating habits?
Let me describe how Adam eats. Have you ever seen a tornado?
Oh, Jesus. Fuck
so
this guy.
it's like he just kind of throws food in his face, and then he swirls his tongue around really, really fast until a vortex opens.
You know the sad thing?
And then food
Jeff
just
is
goes,
one of the grossest eaters I've ever seen in my life, which is absolutely true.
What?
You hold your spoon like a caveman. You hold the spoon the wrong way.
No, you hold the spoon the wrong way.
No, I hold the spoon like a pencil, like normal people hold their spoons. You hold it like this.
I don't hold it like this.
Yes, you do. You shove
I've
it. You
never
shove it
held a spoon like
you look
this
like
in my
a fucking
mouth.
troll.
See, this is the biggest set of lies ever.
No, this is
if
true.
you wanna,
I've watched you. We've eaten
if
together.
you want to criticize my drinking, that's one thing.
We've eaten together. You're really
not
good
hold
at
a
it.
spoon like
You have
you're
no
really
table
not
manners.
Good at it.
My eating habits. I'll tell you why I'm overweight. Is because I usually don't eat very much during the day, but at night I eat. Like I get really hungry at night, probably because I haven't eaten
all freaking day because you're retarded, and then you just do that tornado thing with your tongue.
If I'm high enough.
Yeah, I've actually been working out. It's also cut into my wild time, which is unfortunate. But
yeah, that 20 minutes a week, just really cutting into that wild time.
4 hours a week, dude. All right,
4 hours a week. Masturbation doesn't count. You know that, right?
Okay, then 3 hours 55 minutes.
Whatever. Keep going.
You don't want to talk more about your eating habits?
Well,
you can't tell me one really large meal at night accounts for this. I mean, that's more than 20 beers, too.
Well, you have to think it didn't happen in one night, you fucking retarded
That's
jackass.
true. If you want to see Adam skinnier, look at the Fat Pack videos.
Yeah, I am skinnier in the Fat Pack videos.
Laurel,
if you want to
my
see
wife,
Jeff with
was
hair,
watching that.
Well, there's no time.
And she said, wow, Adam's gained a lot of weight.
Always talking about my weight. You know, one of these days I'm going to shove this microphone right up Jeff's ass.
There's plenty of room. Okay, drink. The best talking video game animals.
Mm-hmm.
The best talking video game animals. Better phrased.
You go first. Why are you looking?
Daxter.
Yeah. Well, I guess Ratchet.
I'm going to include
animal.
all the Viva Pinatas. Because that game was awesome. Viva Pinata. Did you play it? It was awesome.
No, I didn't play Viva Pinata.
That's right. You still have an Xbox.
Animals. What are some of the video game animals? I'm having a hard time even...
Any video game animals or talking video game animals?
Well, talking video game animals.
That's what I'm trying to think. Daxter was the only one that came into my head, like right away.
There's Crash Bandicoot. Hate him.
Yeah, but is he an animal? I guess. Sonic talks.
Sonic talks, but
he's
I don't like
douche.
Sonic.
Yoshi kind of talks. I give Yoshi a thumbs up.
Yeah, right up his butt. Perverted, sick bastard.
No, Yoshi's awesome.
I don't know.
By the way, for those who are listening, it's 0-0 Eagles with 2:10 left.
Yeah, nobody cares.
0-0 Eagles.
It's
like how I give it to
in
Eagles?
In the first,
whatever. See, you're less of a nerd than me. You just pointed out.
No, I can look on the screen.
All right.
It's a huge friggin' TV. Anyway, we're supposed to be thinking about animals that talk in video games.
You haven't given me any yet.
You're so stupid. I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna go with Yoshi as my favorite, followed by Daxter.
I don't think that counts. He doesn't talk.
He does. People can understand him, and he communicates with the other Yoshis.
Yeah, that's not talking. That doesn't... Okay, Pikachu.
I'd count Pikachu. You like Pikachu?
He doesnn't talk.
Pika goes, Plaka!
Pikachu. Those are the three things he says.
Yeah, but that means something. It's like Chinese. It's all about inflection.
But no, all right.
Like, Pika!
Well,
It's different than Pika!
In that case, Echo the Dolphin. My favorite talking...
That was a bad PS2 game.
You're right.
There we go. In all time.
I think that was actually PS1, though.
Oh, whatever. It was a bad PlayStation game.
That game really did suck. I played it again for the first time in years. It was at the comedy college, and man,
someone dropped it off. Yeah, someone was like, "Fuck this game. Here it is for free."
It was just as aggravating as when I was a teenager. I was just like, "I fucking hate you. Worst game in the world."
How were you like?
I fucking hate you.
Okay.
You got another one?
Heather Joe said, put a bunch of random topics in a hat and pick one out and argue about it.
Well, we'd use a hat, but Jeff's using it to cover his baldness.
Or the fact that I haven't showered yet. You can pick.
This is Jeff playing with the...
Oh, look, it's Kevin's topic, which just happened to be posted right after Heather's topic. Weird.
You know, there's a camera right there. I mean, we're filming this. They saw that you didn't pick anything out of a hat.
Oh.
You know...
Yeah, but the people listening, you just ruined it for the audio listeners.
That's true. That's true.
Dickhole.
Here's my thing. If you listen to our podcast, basically that's what we do. We just pick random shit out of our ass and just chat about it.
Yeah, but not out of a hat.
There's no hat.
She really wanted the hat. Next time we'll involve a hat. But next time you guys got to put more topics up because otherwise we're not even going to have enough to fill the time.
We can't think of things for ourselves to talk about. We need you to do it for us. And could you please send us a hat?
Oh.
Send it right to my address.
Here's a topic
one of the other ones.
Because it just popped into my head. I just finished Venture Brothers Season 3.
Ooh, Venture Brothers.
I'm about to start on Season 4.
Yeah.
I saw the last... If you haven't seen it yet, I don't want to spoil it.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler. But when the one guy gets killed right at the end. One of the two henchmen.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the specific henchman.
Yeah.
But that was kind of a shocker.
Well, it's... Wait until the next season, man.
I got it.
Well, you learn a lot more. It's a big plot point to that season.
Brightest Day I haven't read, and you haven't read it because I haven't given it to you to loan. Or to borrow.
That's true.
Dragon Age 2 sucks.
No, time out.
How about you guys talk?
If we're going to talk about World of Warcraft for the first 10 minutes, we could talk about Dragon Age 2. I can't wait. This is so exciting to me. I kind of have a nerd boner just thinking about it.
Okay, I'm going to watch the football game. You could talk about Dragon Age.
That's about all I got to say about Dragon Age 2. I mean, do you know anything about it? I don't know. I think that I heard they added some new classes. You can do like a fighter wizard now or a thief mage, you know. So you can do dual classes. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, what?
Whenever,
Are you done talking about Dragon Age?
Whenever it's something you know what? I'm going to start doing that shit to you.
No, it's only Dragon Age.
You're boring most of the time. You do realize
it's only Dragon Age.
You're boring a lot.
Only when your ass vortex is open.
All right, what's next?
How about how the PS3 is a much better console than the 360? Well, Adam can't even comment on that because he doesn't have a 360 yet.
That's true. I don't have a 360. I would say though
you're wrong, but
you know.
Here's my thing. I don't think you can easily compare the two, right? And that's just kind of a fact because like there's different games on both. If you like Uncharted and Infamous, you'll like the PS3. If you like Halo and Gears of War, if you're a shooter fan, you definitely want the 360.
Yeah, I think that's true.
The marketplace is so much better on the 360, so much easier to find things to the point I still have not signed up for the PS3 marketplace. Like, I haven't put in my credit card info. Or PlayStation Store, whatever. Have you bought stuff on PSN?
Oh, I'm sorry. That was just so riveting what you're saying. No, I don't bother going online and buying crap. My roommate buys stuff, though, and I've watched him do it. It's incredibly easy.
It's just the problem of putting the data in. It's such a pain in the ass on the PS3. Their keyboard sucks.
The keyboard system does
suck.
And
I could hook up a USB keyboard, but every time I want to buy something, I'm like, I want to buy that. And then I'm like, I don't want to go dig up a freaking USB keyboard and plug it into the PS3.
Unless I mean I don't know why you'd have a keyboard hanging out right next to your PS3 all the time.
I do.
No, that's the
Rock Band
guitar. Yeah,
but we got that for Christmas. My wife tried to play it. Oh man, that was funny. I should have filmed it. She played piano at one point. And so, like, the keys are familiar to her, but, like, matching it up with what the screen is telling her to do.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, those games are really just like Simon. It's, hit the colors at the right time.
It's Simon, but it's Simon in a way that's not... Yeah, like, you can get used to using your fingers. Mm-hmm. Like, and hitting notes, like, in a pattern. And it might be a pattern that's related to the song, but you would never read sheet music like that. You know what I mean? It's just... Yeah. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Killzone 2 is a shooter, Brandon. I don't know why you thought I thought it wasn't.
Nobody else can read the comment.
What?
Oh, you just...
No, he just said Killzone 2 is a shooter.
Yeah, but you got to inform the audience of these things, because all they heard was, I don't know what you're talking about, Brandon. You're fucking crazy, Killzone.
I got to look up emails. You want to talk about something?
Brandon here. Like the audience might think that. Sure, I'll talk about something. What should I talk about? Let's see. Oh, I played.
I'm trying to go to my podcast folder.
Yeah, it's basically there's a downloadable game for PlayStation 3. It's Smash Up or something. Monster Smash. I don't know. It's basically you get to make your own monsters, and it's Rampage. It's Rampage. It's a city that you just tear apart. The more things you kill, and the more money you rack up, you can buy new crap. Actually, pretty fun game. Kind of addictive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you don't remember the name.
I know. It's disappointing. I knew the name up until you were like, do you have anything to talk about?
PS3 Rampage.
Well, now you're just going to find Rampage.
Clone. I'm going to see if we can find this. Yeah, what do you think the odds are?
With Rampage clone? 0.
Eat Them?
Yes, you found it. It's called Eat Them.
Bam!
Look at that. Look at that.
The third option on the thing. The first one was Hulk Smash Up, which I figured you would have remembered the Hulk being in it.
I would have. If the Hulk was in it, I would have remembered it a lot faster.
Yeah.
Oh, well, here's something to talk about. Bob's Burger, the new animated
Have you
series.
Watched it?
No, isn't it the premiere tonight?
It says 8:30.
Yeah, 8:30 tonight.
Right on the TV that we're watching right now. I'm not. Who's doing it?
It's the guy that did Home Movies and Metalocalypse. I forget his name.
I'm gonna have to pass.
Archer. I don't know. He's really funny. All of his things have been really funny, kind of dialogue driven. I just don't know. Like, why does it have to be a family? Why does every friggin'
I mean, what would you prefer? One loner in a house by himself?
Well, not
reading comics.
Actually, that could be cool.
Smoking pot.
So one loner
spending $90 on beer a night.
Except for the pot, $90. You're explaining Jerry Seinfeld. So yeah,
no, Jerry Seinfeld had a family that was basically his friends. Like,
well, but that's not.
But they were there all the time. How? See, I want to actually.
Not family.
No, with friends.
No, I don't. There's no children.
And Seinfeld.
There's no wife.
With friends and Seinfeld. How many people actually have friends over that much? And they're just walking in. They're not calling. They're just showing up.
Well, I think the real thing is who at that age.
That's a crack house.
I think it's the age that makes it weird. It's a dorm room. It happens all the time.
Because everyone's in the building, and
up until 25, you have friends that do that. But then,
yeah, if you're living near your house or something. But even every city I've ever been in, no one's lived even remotely close and been like, I'm going to drive 15 minutes over to Jeff's house just in the off chance he happens to be home and the door's unlocked.
Yeah, I'm just going to walk in and then help myself to what's in his refrigerator.
Yeah, like
kind of dicks.
Yeah, and the friends thing is, I guess that they lived across the apartment from each other, but Ross was there all the damn time.
Yeah, Ross. Well, they dealt with that by having Ross move to the apartment next door, or not the apartment, but the apartment building next door.
But still, I guess he could look through the window and be like, "Oh, lights are on."
It's when Ugly Naked Man died.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Or no, he didn't die. He moved. They thought he was dead. They poked him with the chopsticks. But The point is, Bob's Burger. I don't know how I feel. The animation looks kind of shitty.
Yeah, fucking Green Bay scored. Anyway,
nobody gives a crap about the football game, Jeff. Stop.
There are a lot of people that care.
It's bad enough that you're... No, not a lot of people are going to care when the podcast comes out.
Yeah, they will. They'll be like, I really wish I had
Where were you when Green Bay scored the first touchdown in their playoffs? Well, I was in a living room.
I'm really
Nobody's
impressed
give
that
shit.
you knew it was called a touchdown.
I know about football. I used to play football because I was cool.
When less fat, apparently. Or you were a linebacker. Were you a linebacker?
You know,
were you on the defensive line?
I'm going to tell you this right now.
Were you on the defensive line, or were you running back?
You say fat about me one more time. I'm going to hit you in the nose with this microphone.
What did you play? What was your position?
I was a bench
tight
warmer.
end. You were totally a tight end.
No, I was. I don't know what the position was called. I really hated it.
Left bench, I think, maybe.
No, it was one of the guys that stands next to the
water
the
boy. So, but on the offensive line.
Was it offensive?
You don't even know football.
Yeah,
okay.
Offensive.
By the way, the Ewok we were thinking of was Wicket.
Oh, there you go, Wicket.
Someone said his name. That was Johnny. Is Nub Jub? No.
Jub?
I don't know.
Jub's from something.
Jubs, they kind of said it, but anyway, the Zelda Wolf game was Twilight Princess.
Oh, that game sucks.
Laurel liked it.
I do not have 6 hours or 7 hours for a tutorial.
Well, you just suck at tutorials.
No.
We discussed this. It was because you were failing. Remember this whole thing you got on me about World of Warcraft?
You raised your volume and talked over me. Since then, I've talked to several people who had the exact same complaint. It's like, oh, the game's awesome. As soon as you get through that 5-6 hour beginning phase. Like
5-6 hour. It took 7 because
7
you were
hours.
wandering around.
That's still 5 hours is too long.
Whatever.
Dude, I'm sorry, it's too long.
Whatever.
Like, the tutorial is basically foreplay, all right? If you're ever with a woman who needs 5 hours of foreplay, you should leave.
Really?
Yes. 5 hours of foreplay?
What if you can go through 5 hours of foreplay?
I don't want 5 hours. Who would want 5 hours of foreplay? I defy anybody to be like, you know what's awesome? Being groped for 5 hours. It's one of those things that can be fun. I'd go an hour. An hour's fine. 5 hours?
Yeah, probably.
5 hours is way too long. Like, what are you going to be doing? I'm going to be watching all of the Lord of the Rings movies. What about you? Trying to get my girlfriend ready for sex. It's the same amount of time. That's crazy.
Well, so are you getting groped while watching all of the Lords of the Rings movies?
Well, if that's how you were doing it, I guess I could probably have foreplay for 5 hours.
How about the original Star Wars trilogy?
No, I've seen it too much.
How about the new Star Wars trilogy?
That would help me go through that much foreplay. Because
I mean, you wouldn't get erect.
I wouldn't be aroused.
Yeah, it'd be easy.
Until the last one where, he gets his arms and legs cut off. That just gives me a boner. I just have a boner for quadriplegic.
Did you see Tron, by the way?
No, I haven't seen Tron yet.
I haven't either.
I haven't been to the movie theater.
I've been completely unmotivated to see Tron.
Yeah?
Other people are like, I'm going tomorrow, and I'm like, yeah, nice.
I want to see it. I guess I'm kind of unmotivated to go to the movie theater.
Yeah, and spend $10 on it.
Yeah, and deal with people. That's really my problem.
That's a problem.
I don't want people to be there. Is there a way I can watch it alone?
Yeah, you rent it when it comes out on DVD.
Yeah.
Netflix it.
I'd rather watch it sooner, though.
I want to see Jackass 3D, which I missed, which should be on DVD soon.
That should be cool.
Did you like the first two Jackasses? Mr. Moron Brothers?
I thought the first two, they made me laugh. I didn't feel good about myself.
I did.
I did not.
I felt better about myself knowing I wasn't one of those guys.
See, I'm like, this is the lowest common denominator fucking dick and turd jokes.
Hilarious.
Not even jokes, just people being idiots.
Hilarious.
But I end up laughing.
Because it's hilarious.
I don't know, hilarious. I don't know. I end up laughing. So what can I say?
Because you're a sucker for good jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they're pooping pee jokes.
But no, they're not. Name one joke. There's no jokes. It's them doing something. I'm going to have a bull hit me in the rectum.
Exactly. That's
not
the
a joke. That's not a joke.
It's
that's not a joke.
Humor. Slapstick.
You've done stand-up comedy. You're a comedian. You know that that's not a joke.
It's an act out.
No, it's not. You're just trying to ride me and piss me off.
So you did a writing session today.
Yep.
Where you get to teach.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of stand-up comedy, not teach, but help people with their writing.
Yeah.
It's not so much. I mean, I teach,
but I don't do teaching in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how was it? How many people showed up?
5 people.
And how much time did you spend with everybody?
Everybody got 15 minutes.
And what'd they do? They read it off and everyone...
Some of them read it off. Some of them just gave out premises,
Mm-hmm.
And then we all just spun off ideas about it.
Do you think it was useful?
Yeah.
Think everyone walked away happy?
I think everybody walked away with some new jokes and some new angles. Except for me.
Because you're the teacher.
Yeah.
And they don't...
Well, no, sometimes I try and do it where I'm like, I have this premise, and sometimes everybody will give me good stuff, but a lot of the time they look at me.
Well, that's the thing I had after a while doing the stand-up workshops, is that either I'd get useless feedback from newer people who were just like, you're really funny, man, something silly. Wouldn't it be funny if you said poop there? And then I'd have people who would never say anything.
Yeah, once I became a teacher, it's hard to get feedback, and I understand it's kind of weird. It's like telling your teacher what to do. I guess
that's not weird telling you what to do.
I guess it's kind of. I guess I'd feel weird, if my creative writing teacher came up to me like, "Hey, could you read my script and tell me how to improve it?" And I don't think I should do that, man.
Can you read this novel I'm writing?
Why am I paying you to do this? Like.
That I get that point, but I wasn't a teacher.
Yeah,
I'd just been someone who'd been there a while. So,
yeah, well, you get the alumni status, and then or veteran or whatever you want to say.
Yeah,
this is probably not interesting.
Not interesting to anybody, but it's interesting
sorry.
to me. I think we're gonna do Comic-Con show. What do you think about that?
We're gonna do a Comic-Con show again,
if we can get people to pay for it, which sounds like people will kickstart it.
Well, that would be cool. I think we need the price of the tickets lower.
Well, I'm hoping to do a free show if we can get people to pay for it.
Oh, free show would be cool.
And if you kickstart, you get tickets. So if you donate any money and you're going, like you have to actually go to the show. If you're not going to be at the show, don't reserve tickets. Seems fair, right?
It seems about right.
But if you do it online, we'll give you a video. We'll put the video up somewhere that you can get to it.
Like a porn video?
Sure, if that's what you want to do.
All right, well, so you send us an email with which porn video you'd like.
Oh, we're not buying anything. No, we're going to film one.
Well, I thought, okay, still send which porn video you want. We're going to do classic, and I think we should reenact them.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Because you
totally
need a plot, and we don't have time to write. Jeff's so busy.
I am busy.
Dishes.
And leveling characters. But okay, so Kickstarter, we'll probably start it up in February.
That's a cool idea.
And we'll try and get people. Last year it cost about $2,000. That did not include our travel costs. So we won't put a limit. We'll let people donate over the $2,000, and then any money will help pay back the travel costs.
Oh, you mean accumulatively?
What?
I thought when you said we won't put a limit, you meant on individual donations.
No, we won't do that either.
Well, because I thought you were like, and then somebody will just donate $2,000.
No,
they won't. Well, who's going to pay $2,000 for
a
porn
total?
Video that we
so
make?
if it goes to $2,200, it'll pay for our airfare.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or something, or Ryan's airfare or whatever. And then any extra we'll use to actually pay ourselves for doing a good show.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I doubt we'll get that much. So really, we need $2,000 by July, whatever the hell that Comic-Con is. I already got hotel. I'll probably do it at the same venue because you like that venue?
Yeah, I think that venue was good.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well. The cost is right.
Yeah.
If we can work it out, and they have a nice bar, and if we can pack it with our people, it won't be so bad. I think the only problem we had with the venue last time was we didn't fill the room, so we invited people from upstairs, and there were a bunch of people that just didn't care about nerd comedy. They were just kind of like, oh, there's a show going on.
Well, and the night that we did the show, there was another comedy show.
Yeah, but I think the free tickets will help.
Yeah.
And we have more of a fan base now, and hopefully we'll be able to spread the word of mouth a little better.
Yeah.
That's the goal. And if we get extra money, maybe we can actually pay to advertise somewhere.
That'd be cool.
So
we're going to Comic-Con again.
Yeah, you okay with that?
Yeah.
What?
I'm just going to end up spending so much money.
Yeah, but you do it once a year. You have 6 months to plan for it now.
I know, but I've already been buying more comic books.
Stop.
I
Stop
got
now.
addicted at Comic-Con.
See, that's what happened to me too. I'm like, oh, look at all this stuff, and then I start buying comics.
They're really good. Clever Comic-Con people. They're like, oh, all the comics are 75% off. 75% off?
How
I'll buy
can I not?
$150 worth of comic books.
And then figure out how I'm going to carry it back home.
Well, I'm not bringing clothes this year.
Yeah, you are.
I'm going new.
Then you're getting your own hotel room.
I'm going to paint myself green. Just wear a pair of shorts.
Are you going to cosplay this year? Are you going to
Probably not.
You should totally Hulk
if I'm going to cosplay, I'm going to try and do it wrong.
Yeah, do Hulk, but like Hulk after he's kind of gained a few pounds.
Always going to the fat joke.
I'm not trying to go to the fat. You're saying doing it wrong, but don't like.
Well, I don't think Hulk gained some pounds. Nobody's going to get that.
You
one.
would
There's
look
a lot
like
of fat
you.
Hulks.
You could pull off Zangief, I think, if you.
I'm not doing Zangief. I'm saying get it wrong. Like you know what's fun? Going to a Renaissance fair dressed up like Spider-Man and just getting it wrong. That's fun.
Yeah, but that's the problem with Comic-Con is you could dress as almost anything, and
I know.
people won't bat
and
an eye.
that's how you got to start. Like how can
Like
I,
you
how
could
can I
even
mess it
dress
up?
as a preacher. There's been a comic about that.
Yep.
You'd probably get kudos
Yeah.
if you did that. Like
So
what
it's
could
gonna-
you?
I know.
That's a good idea. People should send suggestions.
Yeah, send us suggestions
On something that wouldn't actually fit in
at Comic-Con.
at Comic-Con. See, I was even thinking like a dude in a suit.
Yeah, dude in a suit, but
But
there's
you
people
could,
in suits.
yeah, like
You know, then I was thinking like a Halloween costume. But there's comic books about every single one of those stupid
Yeah.
costumes, you know, like Dracula or whatever. And then I was thinking Rockstar. I'm like, well,
there's
people
been
get it.
Rockstar comics.
Yeah.
Especially if you do female, you got Gem and the Holograms, baby.
maybe I'll go in blackface.
Vaudeville.
go in a clan outfit. Hey guys, oh shit.
That would be. I would laugh.
You'd be one of the only people laughing because you'd know I wasn't serious. Everybody else, I'd probably get hurt.
Dude, you should just go as like a hip hop kid, like pants around the ankles,
Yeah, I'm here to see Eminem.
and act all tough the whole time. Like you're. Just be a wigger, I guess.
Don't be fronting, y'all. Don't be fronting.
A wigger.
What is he saying?
I don't know, yo. I don't know what he'd be talking about.
Well,
That'd
it'd
be
be
some
best
whack
if I
shit,
get everything wrong too. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funky fresh.
Dress up like a
Just-
wigger.
Just tell us
But-
what you want to order. Funky fresh.
Speak in medieval tongues.
I dare say.
That'd be pretty awesome. But yeah, we can maybe we'll do Nerd Wars Comic Con edition because we didn't actually start Nerd Wars then.
Didn't we?
No. Or we just started it, but
Yeah,
we
we
hadn't done the
just started
Street
it.
edition,
Mm-hmm.
which people really like. I like doing them. It's always fun hearing what people have to say.
Street.
And you guys do your interviews again. Hopefully get Cronin will go again, yeah?
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to bring the puppets.
Why not?
They're a pain in the ass to try and bring.
You only need one.
Hmm?
You can bring one easy one. Because
Yes,
I know
that's true.
you had a couple that were hard to transport and one that was a little easier. So with the frog, I think.
They were all just a bitch.
Okay. Well, maybe not. But anyway, we'll probably start that
I could
Kickstarter
probably
in
bring some.
February, and we'll go to Comic-Con, and if you guys are there, we'll see you there. If not, probably won't see
Yeah.
you there.
Yeah. Why'd you tell us you were going to be there?
Yeah, dick.
Kind of shitty.
You're a horrible friend.
Oh, we could dress up like we think it's Burning Man.
Dude, total patchouli hippies, maybe.
Have sticks. Like, I'm going to set these on fire. I'm going to do some baton twirling.
You know what there
Can't do
hasn't
that
been
in
a
here.
comic about? Hare Krishnas.
There you go. We could do Hare Krishnas. Hare, Hare, Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. That's a song, right?
I don't think that's the
don't-
song. It's
yeah.
close.
I'm
I mean, you
totally
got the
bugging
lyrics
wrong.
right.
No, I don't think I did.
Yeah, Hari and Krishna.
Oh, I got
they're
it.
Key. Yeah, you win.
You're welcome.
What do you win?
There's
Oh,
your
and
cultural diversity.
let me look it up. The guy who won the contest, real quick. You fill the time with some talking.
Why would you do things like that? Just fill the time with some talking.
Yeah, just babble like you usually do.
You know, the thing is, I don't. You could give me more of a little bit of a heads up on it.
Okay, I got it.
Okay,
oh,
here
yeah.
we go.
That was good. Very very well done.
Thanks.
Kevin King,
All right.
he won, and we're gonna send him the game. He actually wanted it signed, which I think is weird. But I was like, okay.
Signed by who?
Us.
That is weird. We have nothing to do with the game.
I know, but we'll sign a place where he can swap it out later. So maybe we'll sign the case, and then like if he wants to sell it later or something after he's done playing with it, he can keep the case
what
as
are you
a
talking about?
memento.
It's going to be worth so much more.
It's going to be worth like maybe 50 cents more. But congrats to Kevin for winning the game. I'll probably do another contest because I double ordered something again.
And what's your double order?
And it's not region locked as badly. It's a DVD. I double ordered the first season of Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Oh, that's a good prize.
Yes, it's a good prize. So maybe next week we will have a contest idea.
That's a good idea.
That you got to think of one over the week.
All right.
So
that's a really good prize.
We need
Can I join the contest?
You can't join the contest. Fuck. You can just go buy it with all the money you're getting from Vitamin Water.
Vitamin Water? Tell us more.
Vitamin water. Delicious vitamin water.
Vitamins.
Vitamin water.
Nutrients. What your body needs.
Vitamin water. All right, peace out, bitches.
Vitaminwater.com.
Peace out, podcast at wankygamer.com.